if I stop paying, you know, at any time, if they want to come back, they'll pay $300 and so on. You know, so I kept on paying and paying. Now, if we have money to run the association well, then when people register, it is possible to run the database and find out whether they are returning or not, so that they will tell you, look, you are returning, you cannot join and start contributing. Now, they did not tell us that after contributing for 1 year and 4 months, then suddenly they send you a letter that you are a returning member, you cannot, you know, you need to pay $2,000. So I guess that if we have some little money which are using to run the association, we will put down all the statistics well. So when people come in, we can run it, and then we see whether these are returning or not, so that we inform them, so that they know that this is, you are returning and you need to pay your fine first. You don't allow them to go up to 1 year and 4 months, and then you come back and surprise them that you know you are returning, you know. So the problem comes from the fact that the association is being run without any funds. I suggest that we should put just some teams there, so that when we collect the money, we use it to run the association and run it effectively.
Thank you. Yes, CJ.
Yeah, my name is Chief Assam. I'm the president of the Fantas Women's Development Organization. Considering the fact that most of us who are here end up being citizens, who end up having children who are born here, automatically they're citizens, and who are members of our organization, and considering that the cost of funeral cost, even here in America, for citizens here, is equally as expensive as sending a corpse back home, I think the children who are our children, who are your own children, I guess some of you will have children who are born here, they're automatically citizens here. If they are members of our family and they're members of our meeting, then they should be, and they're paying their dues. Like now in my meeting, all my children, we are 6 in my family. We pay everybody. My kids, you know, they were not born here anyway, but I have members in the family, all their children were born here. So if all those children are paying, the question they ask in the meeting, if all those children are paying, and anything happens, why is it that if they die, they can't be given that money? Because they still have to pay funeral costs here, buy the cemetery, do whatever. It's about the same cost. I'm talking about $6,000 plus $710, depending on which funeral home you go to. It's quite expensive. I mean, this is a universal thing, even plus you, the founding members, whom we very much congratulate for starting this thing. I think we need to give it a thought, that if you are a member, if the member of the family is a citizen, like children, all of them, if only they pay their dues, they should be entitled to this help. Yeah.
Thank you. So basically it's adding to the concern of those who want to see something be done for those who die abroad, to see something be done to those who die here in the U.S.
Who want to be buried here.
You want to be buried here?
Yes.
Thank you. You have, yes, sir.
Je m'appelle Flaubert Ndinguet. Je représente Cultures, Solidarité et concernant mon plan. Oui, justement, moi je vais apporter une suggestion par rapport au coût. Moi je comprends que la SAGI fait un travail bénévole et je les remercie, je les encourage. Mais je souhaiterais également que la SAGI n'est-ce pas, fasse quelque chose pour que son travail n'est pas soit facile. Pour que son travail soit facile, ce n'est pas seulement de pénaliser les gens, ce n'est pas seulement d'enlever les gens à chaque fois. Il faut se demander pourquoi est-ce que cela. La plupart des cas, c'est pas la faute du membre, c'est pas la faute du membre. C'est la faute, n'est-ce pas, des associations, de ceux qui pilotent les associations. Et aussi la faute des membres. Donc, moi, par exemple, j'ai été enlevé, n'est-ce pas, de EMO. Par exemple, je n'ai jamais demandé qu'on m'enlève. je n'ai jamais manqué de cotiser et de donner ma contribution. Mais pour certaines raisons, voilà, et moi qui se trouve là dehors. Et maintenant, c'est moi, c'est ma famille. Si je meurs, c'est ma femme qui doit supporter ceci, cela. Moi, je n'ai rien fait pour être enlevé. Peut-être donc que suggérer que la SAGI tienne un peu compte de cela. Il y a des gens qui sont en train de payer $300, ceci, cela, justement, pas parce qu'ils ont voulu, ils n'ont pas voulu, mais parce qu'on les a mis dans une situation. Donc vraiment, ça c'est un dossier que la SAGI doit vraiment étudier. Et la SAGI, et il y a ce manque de communication. La SAGI doit encore développer vraiment l'outil de communication entre les associations et eux. Ma suggestion, c'est la SAGI doit, n'est-ce pas, recruter un secrétaire permanent qui doit vraiment payer, même s'il doit rester dans le salon du président, seulement pour recevoir les emails, les coups de fil, les machins, et que, n'est-ce pas, les contributions soient additionnelles peut-être de 2 cents ou de 3 cents qui pourra payer, n'est-ce pas, ce secrétariat-là. Vraiment, ça va vraiment aider. Ça va permettre que la SAGI ne doit pas attendre le 24 pour regarder tous les courriers qui sont venus et répondre. Ils n'ont qu'un seul jour, ça c'est, je suis d'accord avec eux, ils n'ont qu'un jour, chacun rentre du boulot avant de se mettre à faire cela. Et si on a un secrétaire permanent, les emails vont venir, le secrétaire va écrire, et puis ça va faire que les réponses doivent venir très vite, et ça va réduire, n'est-ce pas, les risques d'être pénalisés. Et maintenant, revenons maintenant à celui-là qui est membre de SAGI, qui va au Cameroun et meurt. Moi, je suis pour ceux-là qui disent qu'il faut faire quelque chose. Moi, je suis d'accord. Parce que si moi je meurs là, mais si je vais au Cameroun, je meurs. Ma femme qui est ici, elle aura les mêmes responsabilités si j'étais mort ici. Ce sera la même chose. Parce que la SAGI, c'est ma mère. Je ne compte que sur SAGI. Ça, c'est vrai. Voilà donc pourquoi nous nous sommes combattus. Nous nous sommes battus et nous avons combattu ceux-là qui voulaient détruire la SAGI. Là, c'est clair. Donc, et ma suggestion, n'est-ce pas, a une raison. Parce que quand quelqu'un meurt à la SAGI s'occupe du rapatriement de corps. Et je vois encore une enveloppe de chèque que la SAGI vient donner, n'est-ce pas, aux membres de la famille. Alors, l'argent que la SAGI donne, l'enveloppe que la SAGI donne aux membres de la famille, c'est pour faire quoi? C'est pour aller faire le deuil. Moi, je pense. Parce que c'est pour aller faire le deuil. Ou bien supporter certaines, si ce n'est pas faire le deuil, c'est supporter certaines charges liées à la famille. Donc, ça veut dire que si je vais au Cameroun, je meurs au Cameroun, mon corps ne viendra plus ici. Ma femme doit donc prendre cette enveloppe-là, peut-être pour voyager, elle va aller au Cameroun, et elle va, n'est-ce pas, régler les problèmes qui regardent, n'est-ce pas, la famille. Je vous remercie, j'ai fini.
Ok, merci. Est-ce qu'il y a une autre suggestion? Yes.
Oui, je m'appelle Dr Kenny et je représente l'association Bano Fortuny. Ma suggestion c'est que la SAGI commence à penser aussi au cas des individus. Cas des individus parce que il y a certaines personnes qui sont ici et qui n'ont pas d'association. Ils sont seuls, ils n'ont pas de village, parce que les associations sont généralement les affinités par village et quoi que ce soit. J'ai vu les gens là-bas dehors qui n'ont aucune association à joindre. Et ma suggestion était qu'on commence à penser à ces individus qui aimeraient participer à la SAGI, mais n'ont pas d'association.
Ok. Next.
Yeah, once more, we are coming up, I'm Hans Jumbe from the Nyasuso Family Group. We are coming up today with good suggestions, but if we have gone through our internal regulations, so we are trying to give the founding members another task in hand. Maybe try to write this internal rules and regulation so that it can suit the present condition that the SAGI is facing. And then the second point is, I went through all these internal rules and regulation. Headquarters is here in Washington, D.C. They don't have an office. And nothing has come, I didn't find anything in there like running cost, how is SAGI run, the financial cost, where they get materials and things like that. And if we are dealing with a members organization, of which at the beginning, we know SAGI is a non-profit organization, but at least the non-profit organization also have a right to use certain amount of the funds that is donated to the organization for the running of that organization, which I think the founding members know that well. And as of now, I don't think there is any money coming in to run the association because we are fighting to go down to $1 each, which means that even if we get to 15,000 members, there will be no money to run the association. And getting to 15,000 members, I don't know how many associations will be involved in SAGI, and of which we, the delegates, in our various small groups of maybe 40, 30 members, we are having difficulties. How will it look when they get to that target figure of 15,000? That's the question, which means that I would suggest that the founding members, they should go back to the drawing board. Maybe look into the cost to run SAGI a year, maybe to the minimum level that they can do, and they try to distribute this cost to the various members if we can be paying this as an annual levy to keep our registration active. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other suggestion? Otherwise, we can go to the next phase, which is question and answer.
But I'm sure that a lot of the things that I would have liked to say, they have already said it, and I just want to say that. Oh, okay, sorry. My name is Mary Maximangu. I'm with Ruth Group. When I was coming, I didn't know that we were coming to a general meeting like this. I thought I was just coming to hand the receipt of my, there was a meeting, I was coming to hand the receipt of my payments. So I thought that's what I was coming for. So that's how I'm looking like this. So, anyway, I had also concerns, which they've already put as they've already mentioned an office already in this other group, but I just want to suggest that transfers should not be the same as returning members. So if somebody transfers from one group to the other, it's not a question of returning. The person, as long as the person has not lost membership or contribution in one way or the other, transfers should be dealt with as transfers, not returning members. I think that's one of the things that has brought some confusion. And if we can use those two words with returning members and transfers and see how we can line them up a little better. Then with groups that are dropping, what happens to those members that have, if a group, entire group drops, then the members who are in that group, they don't want, it's not their fault that the whole group is dropping. If you drop that whole group, what happens to members that want to continue? You know, those ones should also fall under transfers, or you could suggest that they transfer to another group instead of penalizing them as returning members. So I think that that penalty concerning Returning members should be re-examined and let it be lined up with transfers and returning members. Other points have been mentioned, which I think we'll be discussing and coming up with it. So that's my main suggestion for now.
Okay.